Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship with this person. It could be a situationship. It could be simply that you've exchanged glances on more than one occasion, many occasions. And you feel this energy. Nobody's saying anything, but it is growing and it is very sexual. Lots of sexual energy here. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Sexuality and creativity. Wanting to create sex. Somebody wants to be naughty. All right. So some of you may be wondering, well, maybe you're not. My way of doing these readings, so my method is I don't actually approach any spirit guides. I don't interact with them. And I can, but I don't. I choose not to because I don't really have to. So I get my answers from the celestial beings that actually have them kind of, I guess you could say, written out in paths. It's difficult to explain it, but it's almost as if I have antennas, right? Everybody does this, but a lot of people don't explain it this way. It's kind of like a radio wave frequency, so I'm able to pick up on those. And that is the mass, the amount of people that actually feel these feelings and emotions right now, whatever they're going through, that is what I pick up on. So not everybody's going to be resonating with all of this. Some of you may. Some of you may not, because it's a general love reading. Only personal readings would be a bit more detailed. But at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So I do have that sense of being in my higher intuitive self and being able to get those answers for you. Now, these cards, wow, talk about obsession. Yeah, somebody here is really obsessed sexually. Let's just start it off with that. Not really feeling good about the situation because they know it's wrong. Ah, yikes. Oh my God, this is like temptation galore. You got some cards here that are very, the heart beats fast. That's what it is. There's a lot going on here. We have synthesis, we have compassion, followed by sexuality, then we have creativity, abundance, victim. Victim. Then we have cycles, followed by power, and then we have beauty. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Virgo, let's see. What is this person feeling towards you currently? I'm going to express it to you. My dear Virgo, a while ago there was peace and harmony in this connection. But now I feel as though there is a lack of peace and harmony. I do wish and I want to restore this peace and harmony. So many things have changed. If only things could be more simple. I do feel compassion for you. I feel empathy, I feel sympathy, and sometimes even a little bit of pity. Not because of who you are, but because of the situation that you are in now. Who put you in this situation? I did. I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened. Before, your life was the way that it was. A lot of things were happening, and There were struggles. For some time we were together. Even energetically we were together. But then there's this shift. I got what I wanted and then I moved on. And now you've changed. It's hard for me not to think about you sexually. The one thing that attracts me towards you is your entire physique, your body, everything. Everything about you. I'm like a magnet, like a moth to a flame. It's so difficult for me not to think about you sexually. To daydream about you. To dream about you. Fantasize about you. I want to create with you. I want to have lots and lots of babies with you. But do I want to take responsibility? Not really. But I do want to be in this intimate connection with you. I know I've taken advantage of you in that way. And finances and materialistic gain has been a problem. In this connection, that has been a problem. There's certain things that could have been achieved. They have not been. I see now that I was very blind. I was not seeing things clearly. What was I seeing? I was just seeing your body. Just that sensation. Just that feeling. And so I overindulged. I kept taking and taking. You kept giving. I overindulged to the point where I started taking you for granted. And then there's this sense of victimization. Did I victimize you? Were you the victim? Yes, you were. Because you're so damn sexy, it's difficult for me to not want to be with you. I took advantage of you. And I used you. And I understand that I victimized you. Was it my intention to actually hurt you? No, it wasn't. Was it my intention to have fun? Yes, it was. But I didn't know that the result of what I did would be this. That you would feel misused. Maybe even abused. Taken advantage of. It's hard for you to trust anybody now. Because of what I did. What I did, where you became this victim, a victim of my desires. I can't stop thinking about it now. Right now I'm obsessing over this. Yes, I think about you a lot and I think about your body, but what truly is upsetting me is that I'm obsessing over this entire situation. Why did it turn out like this? I wasn't ready for what happened. I really wasn't ready for the way things turned out. Because that's not what I had intended. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, there's always this desire that I have for you. It just stays. It's constant. It's a sense of temptation that I've never really felt before. You make me emotionally vulnerable and weak in the knees. You don't even have to seduce. Just one look. And you are able to. This is how tempting you are. Overall, you take my breath away with the beauty that you have. Now I see not only on the outside, but on the inside as well, you are somebody who's very beautiful. I didn't treat you right. And for this reason, I know now that there's a lack of peace and harmony in this connection. I hope maybe one day things could be better, but for now, I know that will be difficult. I also know restoring any type of trust will be next to impossible. All right, Virgo. Oh my God, that was intense. That was so intense. There's so much going on here sexually. This person is so, like, there's a lot of chemistry here. So there's different people out there, right? You guys are all different. Some of you are in relationships. Some of you are in situationships. Some of you have actually just had eye-to-eye contact, right? There's this body language and you know there's something there. So there's different stages that all of you are in. But the main thing here is that, yes, there's sexual attraction, definitely. And somebody here feels used. So I hope that this really hasn't happened with many of you, but it is possible because the cards just kind of go hand in hand. All of these cards are very, very much related. They're so related. Creativity, see, let's just start with compassion, right? Feeling sorry for something that has happened sexually, wanting to create something sexual. Victimization, that's huge, right? Victimization for sexuality, obsessing over the fact that somebody's been victimized, even obsessing over someone's body. Temptation, this is Lilith. Feeling that all of this is so tempting. This person is so tempting. This person's so beautiful. I mean, all of these cards just go hand in hand right now. They're very specific. This is a very specific reading for a portion of you. Obviously not all of you. But somebody here does feel that they've been manipulated. Also, yes, this card talks about emotional manipulation and psychological manipulation, even sexual manipulation. Keyword, manipulation. So it is, it's really tough. This person knows what they've done, but do they have regret? Right now in these cards, I don't see that. They have to feel something in terms of what they've done. Was it right or was it wrong what they did? They have to know this. There's no use being with somebody if they just act like this. They have to have some type of regret, some type of conscious, like, they need to know what's right and wrong. So for you to even jump into a situation with this person right now, not good. Their mindset's very different. We'll see in the following cards. Maybe regret will pop up and that'll be a good sign. Why is regret important? Because regret leads to wisdom. Then the person knows that they're not going to create those mistakes again, right? They're not going to do that again, whether it's to you or to anybody else. So it is important for them to recover from this. And they can only do that if they start to grieve, if they actually feel what they've done. Yes, they have compassion. That's wonderful. But what's that going to do to you? Like, really, is it helping you? Ah, regret. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Very good. 9 of arrows. You can't get more regret than that. Person can't sleep at night. Good. They deserve that. Am I acting mean? Punish? Punish somebody? Yep. It's called life lessons. It's called experience. They have to go through this in order to realize that what they did was wrong. Karmically, it was wrong. Now they're suffering. Here we have the 9 of arrows and the Princess of Coins. So some of you who are new, I have a look at these cards, but I look at the reverse. So the meanings of these cards, why do I do the spread? This is to find out the reason why the connection went downhill in the first place. So what happened initially that kind of ruined everything? Let's just have a look at that. So we have here the 9 of arrows. This talks about, yikes, it talks about anxiety, unresolved issues, and insomnia. That's what this person is suffering. Worries that keep one awake up at night. an issue that needs to be looked into more closely. Only then will it be transformed. Feeling trials and tribulations. Feeling guilt and having psychic disturbances because of what one has done. What they want to do now, Virgo, the fading away of these worries, they don't want to worry about this anymore. There's a sense of catharsis, understanding, and wanting to have that ability to transform the pain that they're suffering and put it into strength. So behind the scenes, Virgo, this person definitely is trying to figure out why they did what they did and what can they do to move forward now. That's what they're feeling. So this is good because this means progress from this person's perspective. They want to turn the pain that they're feeling because of what they've done into strength. And that's not a bad thing. However, I really don't truly see a lot of progress in that way yet because they're still in this mindset. Now we have here also the Princess of Coins. All right, let's have a look at the Princess of Coins. The Princess of Coins here does talk about too much time thinking and not enough doing. Waiting for money, waiting for business news, and unrealistic planning. You guys remember you literally had, it was a very odd card. It was so weird to have. The Lakshmi card. This is Goddess Lakshmi. And it's about abundance. It's about money. As far as I remember, I think in the spread we had this card. I hope, fingers crossed, I hope that's the correct one that I'm remembering. This card, as far as I know, was there. And it talks about money. And as far as I remember, it was on this side. And when I was talking about it, there was some type of a financial related either issue. It could be a financial related issue. Or, and even if it wasn't, guys, just in case I'm misinterpreting this because I'm doing back-to-back readings, even if this was not there, it is associated to this particular spread right now because of the type of card that popped up. So there is an issue here with money and with materialistic gains. It could be that this person was truly focused on trying to make money, or somebody in this connection was wasting money. It could even be that. It could also be that somebody does not have a job and the other person is helping them out so much to the point where it is uncomfortable now. So if you're giving money, it could be uncomfortable for you now because there might be a limit to what you can give. And this person is not dedicating themselves so much to you. They may not treat you right. But this card, the Princess of Coins, it does talk about how somebody has been waiting for an opportunity or for money or for news. The issue here is that there's been too much time that they've been thinking and there's not any actual doing. And everything has an unrealistic plan. It's somebody very much, it's a princess, right? So this is still somebody who's very immature in a way. They're inexperienced and they're immature. They don't really know how to move forward in this connection in a very solid way. So that is a problem. That's not good. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, I think the abundance card was there. I just kind of had a look at the other arrangement of the cards the way they were. So I'll see as well later when I have a look at this video. All right, guys. Now let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for something to occur. I'll go over these in more detail. Let me just pull them out first. So this is any type of intention, any type of action, any type of plans that this individual may have towards you or the situation itself. Ah, hallelujah. Yes, yes, yes. You got strength. Oh, after all that struggle, guys, finally, this person is going to get the courage. They're going to have the strength, and they're going to be wiser. That is a huge card to have. It's actually kind of funny. This person really moved on fast. They did not take that long. It's going to happen. I mean, they may not reach out to you, but on the inside of their heart and their mind, they feel very confident going forward. And that's exactly what you need. You need somebody who knows what it is that they want. Because once they know what they want, that they can actually focus on that. And that's a target. Very nice cards. The majority of these cards are nice. There are two cards, well, three, I guess you could say. They're not bad, but there's just a whole lot of waiting. Well, it's better to be waiting than not to actually take any type of action either. Waiting is not bad, but what are they waiting for? They're waiting for when the time is right. There's a feeling here with the Seven of Pentacles that this person feels that they themselves, they have invested, they have put in the effort that was required in this connection on some level, and they are waiting for a response, not necessarily from you, but they're waiting for the right time. They'll know it when they see it. They'll know it when they feel it. The harvest, there will be this harvest when everything is just ready. That's when this person is going to reach out to you. But there's another card right after that, the Hangman. Same energy. A whole lot of waiting. A whole lot of thinking. Now, we also have here the Strength card. This person with the Hangman is waiting and thinking to see also what kind of reaction you might have towards a few things in this connection. Now, we also have here the Strength card. With the Strength card, it does talk about how in the beginning there was a lack of courage. There was a lack of any type of strength or confidence. And so now, this person finally will get out of this thought process that they have. This is a whole lot of thinking right here. And there's finally some doing. The courage that they're going to have is to reach out to you, to actually somehow communicate with you. So do I see any type of action here? I do. There's a whole lot of intention. There's a big plan. And the intention is to reach out to you somehow. Why? Because of the Four of Wands. They do want stability with you. They want a home with you. Two of Pentacles is right after that, however. And one of the issues with the Two of Pentacles is that there's a lot of feelings of being overwhelmed. This person is juggling priorities. Could be career, relationships. It could be just love. It could be courses or education that they're trying to finish. But there's a whole lot of things that they know that they have on their plate. Unfortunately, the feeling here is that they've bitten off more than they can chew and even digest. So there's too much stuff happening in their life. It's very overwhelming for them. And it is just to the point where they cannot give you the time, energy, and effort that you need or that you deserve right now because they're trying to prioritize other things. Once a few of these things are gone from their life, that's most likely when they'll be able to focus on you and move forward. Four of Wands under the bottom of the deck. This person has realized what they want. They do realize that the part of this connection could just possibly be something related to a spiritual connection, a very beautiful connection. They do feel this. And what's interesting here is they want stability, they want a home, they want a promise in this connection. This is the 1111 card, usually people call it. And they know what they want. There's this kind of end goal, and they know what that is, and that's you. They want to make you happy. They want a sense of closure too. So many of you may have felt that there was a lack of closure in this connection. This card also talks about closure, wanting to set things straight, wanting to make things right. Not bad. These are good cards. The person just has to think about things. Yes, they're overwhelmed, but they have the right intention. They have this goal and this aim. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. I have here Archangel Answer cards. All right. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Ooh, unlikely. Then we have reconsider. Well, these are very strong messages. Within the next few months. Then we have here choose a new direction. Now we have yes. Oh my God. You have another yes. Yes, yes. That is very rare. That does not happen. Yes, yes. Wait. Okay, I guess you guys didn't want to hear that, but this is double confirmation. Yes, yes, wait. Things are going to work out. Very nice. Interesting. It's kind of complicated for some of you right now. There's a different way of approach and method that the angels are suggesting here for you to take. Certain things have been very repetitive behavior, repetitive actions, and even the intentions. Like so many things have been the same that there's a lack of movement forward. It's strange, but I'm seeing a vision, and it's a very different kind of vision. That's why it's strange. I'm seeing a river. However, what I'm seeing is that the river is flowing, and everything in your life and this person's life has been the same. It's just always been like that, never ending. It's always the same. It's the same flow. It's the same speed. The waves are just similar. Everything's the same. However, in order for it to change, you don't literally just need a drop of a rock in there and it'll just change. It'll go back to normal within a few seconds, right? It's as if somebody has erected or put some type of rocks there to change the angle or the flow of that water. And because there's a change, that means that things will no longer be the same. And that is what I'm seeing right now, and that is what the meaning of this particular spread is right now. That the way things have been can no longer be. Adjustments need to be made so that the flow of the energy within this connection can change. Here we have unlikely. Things are going to work out the way that you had originally thought. There's going to be things that are going to turn out different. You are going to have some type of a realization or revelation in your heart and your mind. And when you have that, they are saying here, reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do. Reconsider it. We also have here, within the next few months, two things. Reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do within the next few months. And also, within the next few months, They're saying to choose a new direction. What does that mean? In your case, it's not actually choosing a completely different individual, or it could be. It could be for some of you. Choosing a new direction is a different path, right? But for the majority of you that want to be in this connection, this is where that vision comes from, where the direction is the same, right? The destination is the same. Eventually, wherever that water is headed, it's going to end up in the place where it's supposed to be. But sometimes it can take a route slightly different, but still end up at the same location, right? So try a different method of approach when it comes to this individual. If you've been behaving the same way, if you've been reacting the same way, if you always say things after an argument in a particular way and it's gotten to the point where there's no value for what you say, change that approach. Sure, try to have peace and harmony in the connection, but try to do it in a different way. Try to say different words. The approach here is different. That's what's needed in order to get a different result. Yes, yes, wait. Some of you might not want to wait, but they have literally doubled that word here, yes and yes. They are telling you to wait. There's a lot of changes that this person has to go through. It will take some time, but eventually they'll get there. We also have here remain positive under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Beautiful card. Be very positive about your life, about this connection. The more positive you are, the more positive energy you will attract towards you. If you're not positive, you're going to be attracting negative energy. And for some of you, you may want to have a look on my website. I have on my website, which is asnointia.com, under the rates and packages section, you'll see something called the Holy Light package. So that's a package that I created to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is the inside of your chakra centers. Why is it important? Because you cannot stay positive. The energy of positivity cannot stay. It will be subdued or subjugated under the other negative energies. So let's just say you have positive energies that are maybe 4, okay? You might have negative energies around you that are 12 or 13. So they're outnumbered, you see. That's how it works. These are entities that we're talking about. Especially the negative energies. Those are entities. So it is important to get rid of negative energies, even people. If you can't tolerate somebody always being negative, try to stay away from them. Try to be in a more positive environment. The more positive you are, the more positive energy you will attract. So it is important to get rid of the negative energy in order to maintain that positivity. Overall, however, I see here, Virgo, that there's going to be changes. They're going to be good. It's going to take you a while here within the next few months. They're telling you to be very positive and just wait. You'll see that there will be changes that are going to come through, but they won't exactly be what it is that you're expecting. So do expect the unexpected. Either way, it does appear that the results will be good because they are saying remain positive. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know if this has resonated with any of you. All right then, and just to let you know also, I'm still doing love readings right now. Those are my written report readings that I provide. Have a look at the description first on my website, just to make sure that you know what it is that you want, and you can get exactly what has been expected. So it is important to read the description. That's why I have that there, because all of my packages are different, and not all of them right now I have the ability to do so. I'm overly booked. But when you do place an order, definitely have a look at the description, because then you know exactly what you're going to receive. There have been some people who have ordered it, but then they have a completely different question. So for example, the express reading that I have, which is a love reading, or this is the written report reading, it's between 2 people, right? But then sometimes people place an order and then they say, oh, I don't have anybody. Could you tell me, who am I going to be with? So it's you know, tiny things like that. So that's why I also mention specifically to read the description, because then I can provide you that information, but that's a different package, you see. So just let me know in the emails if you guys have any of those type of inquiries. All right. You all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.